Hey Libra, what's going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy for the next week or so via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it. We are on, actually, as I'm recording this, we're the very last day of Leo season. We're about to move into Virgo season. We also have a new moon in Virgo. I love new moon energy because it really just reminds us to connect with that value of going back to the drawing board, especially around situations, dynamics that aren't making a lot of sense, or we don't have a lot of clarity, or they're not moving in the direction that we want or need them to move. Virgo energy is also about taking care of your well-being, right? Holistically, mind, body, soul, mental, emotional is what I'm hearing, because there have been a lot of things that are triggering us, making us kind of pop off. We're coming from Leo season, which can be a little fiery, hot-headed. We're all trying to find this element of our empowerment, our pride, courage, strength in new ways. And so it can definitely put some competition in the air, right? Competition, needing to be better than, needing to be seen in a certain way, doing what it takes to kind of get that message across or whatever. And people can, and fire energy sometimes has these bullying undertones, no shade, but just it's the nature of fire, right? Where, and we've been experiencing change in the places that might be a little tender, right? That might actually, we're growing on these deeper levels. We still have those 3 outer planets in retrograde. So those lessons, those deeper lessons, more spiritual, karmic, however you want to understand it, are definitely being highlighted. And it can be a lot. That's why I like to start the readings off with an energy cleansing, just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out some of those places where we might feel blocked or limited. It's a really good time to set your own intention as well, especially if you do have something on your heart that you would like spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give that over. Be open to receive. It's a really great way to personalize these collective readings. I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them. If you want me to look at your personal situation, how it's faring, where it's headed, or if you're just more interested in that realignment of yourself, your mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations. It's that same principle of Virgo, that when we're taking care of our mind, body, soul, it really provides the strongest platform for us to go out and do what we need to do, right? Ways that we need to thrive or step up to the plate or just, invest in a better version of ourselves. That's really what health and wellness helps us do. And I would love to help support in whatever way possible. Definitely hit me up, Libra. All the info to get into contact with me is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. Just gonna wrap this up real quick. Okay. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being, so that we may see and understand the messages clearly. It helped make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. All right, Libra, you feel, excuse me. It went right in my nose. I knew it was coming. I was trying to resist. Okay. So you feel like you're preparing for something. Yeah. Okay. I like this. Celebration, peace, and open the portal. So there is this energy of I really was feeling a strong cycle ending in your life right now. You're closing something out and to the point that you're happily moving forward. You're at peace with whatever has been. And there is that celebratory component because it does feel like on some level you've accomplished something that you're proud of, something that you're ready to put into practice, you're ready to put into play to see how it actually works, how it actually plays out. Gemini, in your overarching energy this week. So an openness, a willingness to do things differently. And I love that. There we go, double confirmation. And it is coming from this platform of peace, right? Like you've set a foundation for yourself, choosing peace. It really does do a world of difference when we choose peace. I know it's annoying. I know it's cliche. I know it's not always accessible, right? Because we also have to give space and allow for ourselves, our body, our mind, our soul to process through what we're feeling, the experience, the grief, the anger, the sadness, etc. And what I'm saying with this piece, I mean, it feels like you finally come to a place where you have been able to process through, right? Like I was saying, whatever that ending is for you, you're finally at a place where it's more okay. It feels more okay. And you're ready for the next thing. I think you're ready for the next thing, but you're ready for the next thing in a very you want it to be completely opposite type way, or what is coming towards you is completely opposite. I was reading this. It says, a playful child within you wants to come out and play. Acknowledge your inner child. Gemini energy is awesome for that. And part of how we mix up the energy, so to speak, how we call in, how we manifest different vibes, different people, different situations, different patterns, meaning we're not staying stuck in the same BS over and over and over again, is by being lighthearted and playful. This definitely has the energy of you being on the right path in the way that you're thinking about things clearly. You might be questioning yourself to some capacity because we do have the divine timing card in your central focus. And it's kind of something that I feel like is tripping you up a little bit because hypnotized is in your blocked energy this week. So it talks about and we've been seeing this a lot in the collective. Some of this has to do with retrogrades, Saturn, Neptune in Aries in retrograde. I'll be talking about this for the next few months. It's forcing us to connect with ourselves in a deeper way. And oftentimes we have to go through hardship, struggle, or we see the reality of people. That's also kind of been highlighted, the reality of who is who and what is what. And so it can be really easy to get focused on things that matter but don't, right? Getting so sucked into the drama or the overanalyzation, the shoulda, woulda, coulda. You're an air sign, so it's really easy to kind of just overanalyze everything. We have King of Coins coming up. Let's see who this is for you. In its energy, it's asking you to be grounded, stable, practical. So where an air sign is going to overanalyze everything, an earth sign is like, you know what, I don't really want to go down that road, so I'm going to put a block. I'm not going to think that thought, or I'm not going to let it spiral, into something else. And part of this is maintaining that peace that I do feel like you've worked really hard for. There are aspects of this that, like I said, they're still taking your energy, taking your time, demanding certain aspects of you. But this also feels like you're being able to work with the energy in a new way. Ayurveda talks about, when we're thinking about growth and evolution, Ayurveda really highlights how conflict is what helps us evolve. Adversity, right? Kind of like when the natural elements are pushing against us, it really helps us find our inner strength, our inner power to overcome, right? And I feel like that's what the Five of Wands is for you this week. Because someone's trying to sell something and you're not so sold on it, is what I'm seeing, right? And I feel like, okay, we have Two of Pentacles that pop out. I want to clarify this Gemini energy. something is looking a little different, but like I said, it feels more surface, and you're curious as to whether it brings longevity with it. It does it looks like you do have something lingering around you. And I feel like you're not 100% seeing this, but I feel like you're definitely sensing into something coming in. I feel like that's also why you're on hyper alert for what's going on around you. Because that air energy is like making sure that you don't miss anything, like that you're not missing the cracks, so to speak. And you're really putting forth this energy this week, Libra, of relying on yourself, relying on your instincts. Someone is, okay. Someone's protecting someone else, I feel. Okay, so we have Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles popping up, with the Four of Coins and 10 of Cups. Some watchful eyes, okay, because your energy has changed. So intuitively, because Neptune is in retrograde in Aries, we're also able to pick up on intuition, energetic connections, however you want to say this, a little bit easier. It's this fine line of making sure that like whatever you're perceiving around people, situations, 100%, is not like hypnotizing you back into this space of an energy, a situation that you don't really want to be a part of. Because as much as someone is self-protecting or not being honest, not being candid about something, you're also in the position where you're doing the same. You're trying to figure out, well, how do I feel about this? On top of like whatever this message, whatever you're picking up around this, we also, like we saw over here, we have the King of Coins, Two of Coins, 8 of Cups. So someone is more willing to, I feel like this is whatever this offer is that's coming in, right? Like I was saying earlier, you're sensing it, you're feeling it, you're picking it up. I feel like some people are maybe either trying to block this from you or, I don't know. Like it looks like there's one person, a group of people, a situation where that is staying very stuck. And because of how things are playing out, you're choosing to protect yourself. Maybe you're protecting yourself in a new way that people don't really know what to do with, because we have the Justice card, which is your energy, Libra. Or you having to kind of take this stance of like, regardless of like what they want me to think and say, I still have to put voice to what I'm seeing, what I'm sensing, what I'm picking up. I'm really seeing you put into play, put into practice, disconnecting from the old, waiting on whatever offer this is. I feel like the more you disconnect, the more these tears come up. These are people who, again, they don't want you to move forward. I feel like they are trying to prevent something from coming to you. But like it's not working, because whatever this is that is moving towards you, they might have a lot going on. It might make them a little bit suspicious or paranoid. It's not specifically about you. It's just whomever these like people are around you that like, I don't know, like might not be very nice. Might not be saying the nicest things. People that you have dealt with in the past, people that you might even have conflict with, difference of opinion. It doesn't feel like you're in a fight with them per se. It just feels like you're like not interested and they're offended, you know, like people that are kind of judging you but not really like looking at themselves. So we got a message in our collective today about when old situations that you've made peace with approach you, it's important to tune in and really pick up what is being said, what your intuition is telling you. Whatever this is, it's challenging you in a big way. And I think your intuition is a major player. as maybe always it is, but this is because on surface level, whatever is going on over here, it's enough of a bad taste for you to stay away, right? Like you're coming in as the hermit, you're not really interested, and you've set your boundaries. And I feel like that's what some people don't like, but someone else is seeing it from a different lens and wants something else with you. And this, again, we had King of Pentacles pop up for us a bunch this reading. So it is someone who's bringing a stable offer, something that does have longevity, something that could be really good, you know, because it's this difference between what has been unsupportive, what has brought hurt and pain, exactly where you're coming from, what you've made peace with, and what is actually going to bring something that's like really beautiful, really powerful, really prosperous. You know, I feel like you're seeing both ends of the coin with a situation group of people that's like giving you some type of like validation, confirmation for the choices that you made along the way. I really love this energy for you, Libra. Well done. Double thumbs. Thank you so much for your time, energy always. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you found messages that resonated here for you. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I love to hear, or just say, hey, share in a little love, little TLC. I so appreciate all the love, all the support to the channel. No, I'm sending it back your way.